Hello and good evening, everyone. Good to see you. We are on day 11 of 30 days of live videos featuring the retiring product that is retiring from Stampin' Up. Last day is April 30th. So the products will be available till April 30th or while supplies last, whichever are first. So you want to make sure that you don't waste time and miss something. So the products we're using tonight, everything is still available as of 15 minutes ago, except one item. So we're still going to go with that. Hello, Nancy. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Today is a rainy day in Michigan, kind of cold, rainy. So we're supposed to be getting really good weather on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. So tonight, I wanted to point you down and show you and go through this go through the products that we're going to use. I had everything up on my computer and now it's gone. So I could look through the catalog and show you as we go through it. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll point you to my work surface. Here we go. I hope that's straight. It looks kind of crooked to me. There we go. All right, we're going to use the In Color textured ribbon, the Moody Mauve, and the Pebbled Path to be specific. So let me tell you about those. Those are both still available. The Moody Mauve, let me move that up a little bit. The Moody Mauve is 40% off, so that's $4.80 for a bolt, and it's 10 yards. And the Pebbled Path is 30% off, and that's $5.60, and that's also 10 yards. Then we're going to be using the In Color dots, and those are 10% off, so they're $7.20. And there are 150 of them total. The Pebbled Path, the Wild Wheat, the Moody Mauve, Copper Clay, and the Boho Blue. Then we're also going to use the Fresh as a Daisy. Oh my goodness. I have this a hot mess. I just have pieces left. Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper. That's 20% off. So the whole pack is $10. Steal of a deal there. Then we're going to use the Color and Contour stamp set and dies. The Color and Contour stamp set is what is not available, okay? The dies, however, are available. They're 30% off for a total of $24.50. Even if you don't have the stamp set, this is a great die set to have. Actually, I used it more, just the dies and not the stamp set, because it has all these beautiful frames, all different sizes. It has the scallop that you can make a scalloped edge on your card. Here's a little label. Beautiful. So you don't necessarily have to have the stamp set to take advantage of these dies. They are wonderful. And then, of course, my favorite sentiment stamp, Go To Greetings. And they are still available. Let me tell you real quick. Page 97. They are They are not discounted. They are $24. It is a set that is worth every penny of it. There are 13 stamps, everything from happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, thank you. There's even this little hello, which I'll show you that tonight. This is a great set. This was designed by a demonstrator who had $1 million in sales. She was a $1 million achiever. Her name is Sandy Hartka. And any set that is designed by one of the $1 million sales demo is worth having in your library. So we'll put that away. So those are the products we are going to use tonight, okay? All right. I'm just going to wind these up a little bit so I don't have them all untangled here. All right. So I'm going to start with a half sheet of thick basic white, 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. One of these nights I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to shock all of you. And I'm going to have different dimensions. I just don't know when that's going to be. Then I have a piece of the DSP, the Fresh as a Daisy. And I'm using this muted side, not the flower side. And this is actually 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's just going to give me a little white border around it, okay? But first, I want to glue a little piece of that textured ribbon around it. The ribbon is a little bit on the bulky side, so I don't typically like to tie it in a bow, although it does tie okay bows, but not my favorite. Let's put it that way, not my favorite. But I do want some ribbon on there just to add some texture. And I always glue those ends down too. And then kind of center it as best I can, up and down, left and right, and leave that little white border all the way around it. Okay. Then I have 2 of the scalloped pieces. So one is in basic white and one is in pebbled path. So the first thing I want to do, I have a piece that is basic white, and it fits right inside that stitched border on this scallop piece. And I can tell you exactly what the measurement is. It's 1 7/8 by 3 1/4. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to take specifically this stamp in this color and contour stamp set. I'm going to stamp it in my Memento Black. And it's not going to fit all the way, but I'm going to just get as much of it on there as I can. And straight up and straight down. I have a little bit of ink there, so I'm just going to take a cloth and wipe that up. Actually, it's a dry, what I used, it wasn't a cloth, it was a dried Clorox wipe from yesterday. And I'm going to clean this with my chamois. So in one of my orders that I got this week, yeah, I've gotten one order this week. I have some product that is going up in price. I purchased it on purpose for my fall retreat in September, my 3-day retreat. And it's going to be part of the raffle prizes. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. All right, then I'm going to take the stamp that when you stamp it, it spits right in over these blooms, and it will color them in. So then it's just a matter of lining it up. This is tricky. I don't think it lines up perfectly, so I'm not going to worry about it. Just stamp down, stamp up. Now that looks a little dark, you know, for boho blue, but I think as it dries, it will lighten up a little bit. Okay, and then I want to glue this down to my Pebbled Path label, my scalloped label, and I'm going to center that right in the middle of all that stitching. And then I'm going to glue this big scallop label down, and I'm going to center that on the card base. Then I want to pop this piece up with dimensionals. Okay. You're probably wondering why I'm leaving that ink pad open, because I don't usually do that. Because I'm going to... Okay, that looks very, very crooked. I'm leaving the ink pad open because I'm going to use it again in just a hot second. That looks much better. All right, then I can put that on there. So I'm going for a little more masculine vibe, even though that's a flower. But guys like flowers, I think, don't they? Don't they? I think they do. I do want to take my Old Olive. It's a light Old Olive, and I'm just going to give this a splash of green on the leaves. And then I'm going to use the Happy Birthday out of the Go-To Greetings. You guys, I'm going to miss that. You guys know I'm going to miss that Go-To Greetings. How many times have I used that in my projects? Oh, I love it. I'm going to use my Stampin' Scrub. I already have that wet on one side. It's dry on the other. All done, all clean. Now I'm going to close this up. All right, then I'm going to just cut these off at an angle. Like so. This is big enough to use again, so I'm going to put it in my stash. I have a, for my, I wonder if I can show you. I'll try to move it forward without knocking everything over. My blocks are right here, and you can see in that front row is all my strips of white. So I have 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and inch strips, so that I have them right at my disposal, right at my fingertips. And then I'm going to do this. Do I want that? Do I want it right in the middle, or do I want it off to the side? I think I want it off to the side. I'm going to put one dimensional on this end, because this is higher than this is over here. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on this end. And we'll pop that right up. There we go. And then we're going to use our dots. And we can use either the Pebbled Path or the Boho Blue. I think the Boho Blue will give it a little more color. Or do I want Pebbled Path? I can't see your comments yet. Someone wrote something. I'm gonna try to get my comments up on my laptop. So I'm gonna just stall here for a minute, and because I want to see which color you guys vote for. Okay, so these are some of my favorite stamp sets and dies. This one, this Go-To Greetings is absolutely my favorite sentiment stamp set. And even though it's retiring, I would highly recommend that you guys get it if you don't already have it. I will not get rid of it. I will use it for my personal use because it fits everything. Anything you would need, it fits it. So if you don't have any other sentiment stamps, that's the one I would pick. The Color and Contour stamp set is no longer available, but the dies are. The dies, again, are one of my favorite dies. If you do not have it, even though it's retiring, it is still worth its weight in gold to have it. It's another one that I will not get rid of. So, some of my stamp sets and bundles I get rid of because I don't use them. Some of them, sadly to say, I never use them. I bought them with the intent of using them, but never did. So I doubt I will keep those because if I haven't used them yet, why start now, right? Okay. So let me see here. Come on. The other thing that I did today, Randy helped me with, is I assembled one of my two, I forget what they're called. They're not desks, but they're kind of like desks, but they have doors that open in front and they have shelves, and there's a shelf on the bottom. So I have that for my craft room. So I'm going to move out one of these foldable tables that I've been using and set that up. So slowly but surely I'm transitioning stuff out of here and making this more so everything matches, if you will. All right. So I'm still waiting for my page to come up. And here we go. I can't wait to see what you guys voted on, whether it's the Boho Blue or the Pebbled Path. It's coming. My computer is just so slow. I could just put you back up and then put you back down. So after I read the comments. So are you enjoying the 30 days of live videos? Day 11 already. It's hard to believe, but it's going right along. All right. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. So tomorrow I will be at the studio all day, so I will be coming to you live tomorrow night, probably at 7 o'clock. I hope you'll join me. And then Saturday will probably be Saturday night as well. Saturday we have a family work day. That sounds awful, doesn't it? I'm making my family work. Actually, that is not awful at all. We have a lot of fun. So we're going to uncover our camper and get that all ready for the season. We're going to do some spring cleaning up outside. The weather's supposed to be really nice. And so we're going to pick up sticks. And then after everything's done, we're going to have a bonfire, roast some hot dogs, s'mores if people want them. Yeah, this is so slow. I'm going to point you up so I can see the comments. Hello. More cards I can make with your ideas. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yes, you're doing good. Thank you, Sue. Blue. Robin, hello. What is the sentiment stamp set called? Go-to greetings. Everyone voted blue dots. Love it. All right. So glad you guys are joining me. Okay, I'm going to point you back down so you can see the blue dots go on. All right. Of course, now my comments come up. So I'm using my Take My Pick tool. And these dots don't come up very easily. You got to get under them and then slide your tool over. The putty end does not work on these, so don't even try. I'm going to use that one there, and then the small one. I'm going to put that there. All right. Set that aside. Put that away. So there is our card for tonight. Yay. And the one that I made prior to make sure everything worked okay is the Moody Mauve one. And there's my little hello. Look how little that is. It's so sweet. I told you last night, I love the little hellos. So this one, I stamped the hello right on this piece of white. This one, I had it on a banner on it separately. So it's whatever you want to do. Just know that that hello fits perfectly. Okay. All right. Yeah, Robin, it is fun. The family work days are, Randy and I just can't do it by ourselves anymore, so we try to make it fun. Courtney, I'll point you back up to me while I'll talk to you. Courtney's the one that gets up on top of the camper and pulls the cover off because someone has to be on top to pull it up and get it to the back of the camper, and then we fold it all up when it's on the ground. So I can't thank Courtney enough for doing that because there's no way I could get up there. I don't know that Randy could even get up there anymore. So if we didn't have Courtney or someone to help us, I don't know. We probably wouldn't have a cover on our camper. And then I really hope, this is really wishing hard. I want to power wash the house. So that might be fun. Some people might get wet, but we'll see. We'll see if that happens. But there is a lot of sticks and stuff in the yard that has to be cleaned up from the winter and all the branches that have fallen from the trees. We have a lot of trees, and they're all very old. So a lot of the branches have fallen. So we got to clean all that up. And, of course, we'll have the bonfire, and it will be nice. It's supposed to be 70 degrees and sunny on Saturday, so that will be wonderful. Thank you, Sue. I'm glad you love the card. You know, and you can make this card. I mean, it's the same card, but one's definitely feminine and one's more masculine. So, and you can use any kind of designer series paper, any color. So depending on what you use and the embellishment, this card could look totally different. So, you know, use your imagination. And if you guys are making cards, I would really love for you to post a picture in the comments so I can see if I'm, you know, inspiring you and all that good stuff. That would be fun. All right. I am going to let you guys, lovely ladies, go. I am going to work. I'll probably work a couple hours in here tonight. I want to clear the area where I want my new cabinet to go, and at least get that organized. So that'll probably take me a couple hours. But other than that, I will see you all tomorrow night. You guys take care, and thanks again for joining me. I always love sharing time with you. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.